Good morning, and Happy New Year to you all, day early. We're at the Citroen Visa GTi, and I think as previously mentioned, there's a split in the hose down the bottom there. So all the way from France, I have a set of water hoses, which isn't going to help the oil breather, but I've also got this. You can see where I got it from. Website's on the side there. Let's hope it all fits and goes on okay. So we're going to do the whole set of oil breathers on the car, hopefully. Let's see how far we get. Finding it hard to walk today a bit. Never mind. Anyway, must plod on. So as you can see, we're not doing this one here or the one at the very bottom there that go round to the end here, because getting at it is impossible without doing a lot of work. We've removed all this before here and it still doesn't give enough access. So I'm doing these are the ones that were worst, going down the back. And to show you how bad they are, the black one obviously came off. It was trapped there because it had been put on wrong. It was obviously trapped at the top as well. You can see how brittle it is underneath. And that's the one to go on it. I can only improve things. Slow steps. Hi, so we've done the worst one, the one that was split. Here you go, you can see the split in it. Right there. But look how trapped that was. It makes the hose look, or the hoses look really sort of, they're rock hard because they're so old. So these ones should really do the trick of helping them last a bit better and breathe a bit better. Yeah, so moving forward, we've done the worst ones, which is good. Just the two side to do after this. Just got to find the right clips and trace them through correctly, unlike whoever last fitted them or moved them. So as you can see, I'm underneath the car. There's the new pipes where they go in and attach, and I've routed them back up properly. I've given it, there is a big sign of oil leaking under here. Not surprising considering the engine can't blooming breathe with the old breather pipes on. But anyway, definitely needs a gasket. How unusual on the sump. I mean, it's the most common thing. They always leak there. Yeah, otherwise not too bad. Definitely needs a bit of work doing this side. This side was done by Mike, so thanks Mike. He did the drive shaft and that side. I've got that side still to do. Still not there yet. Yeah, so anyway, that's in. That stops that leaking now on the breather. Just the top to finish. So we have done up the top end, so that's connected up there. These two here. The small one they gave us for this piece is, well, you'll see, is just ridiculously too small. It's that is not going to go there, and even if this was located in the right place, it's not got the bottom bend to go in. Now if you're eagle-eyed, you'll notice that this does not sit properly, because it should bracket in here, but that's because it's a 205 one and the wrong 205 one to fit on this car. Now I know they all share the same parts, blah blah blah. This is off another vehicle and it needs to be corrected. It's been like it since I've had it. It's probably what's helped rip the original pipe, but these original pipes were absolutely shot. As you can see, there's the bit at the bottom, crusty, rock hard, collapsed in places that it wasn't breathing properly. So yeah, that's fixed that problem. Anyway, we're there for this, so that should help it work a bit better. I am going to take the engine and box out this year. Put a new clutch in, do the camshaft oil seals, give the engine a clean up, get it looking a bit tidier than it looks, and yeah, hopefully we can make it look a bit better than it is. And while I've got that out, I'm going to do the brake servo for a better one, and a few other little bits and bobs just to get it right, because this is obviously the keeper of the whole lot. Anyway, we move forward, that's the main thing. Forgot to say, the only pipe left to do is this one here, which routes round to the back of the engine, but which is this one here. I'll do that another day, I think, preferably when it's out. But yeah, that's all that's left. I'm going to put the air feed hose on, and that's it, job done. So there we go, that's fixed that problem. So it'll breathe a bit better now, temporarily. Need to give this a really good clean. It just needs to come out and do it properly, and fix all the silly little jobs like the battery terminal, little bodge with some little tiny nails in there. Well, not nails, pins really. Anyway, we'll get there. That's that job done today anyway. That'll stop it leaking, and we'll get the right oil cap eventually. Well, not cap, because the whole pot, whatever it's called, forgotten what it's called now, sign of old age. Anyway, job done. It will go to Brooklands. So, after nearly crashing on the roundabout because someone thought they might pull out, David Dora, you can tell the car's working. It was working before, to be fair, but it's working better now after having that the breather pipes done. I definitely think it was certainly not helping the car. And you saw the state of the pipes. It's no surprise they'd been squashed over the years. Whoever had routed them that way last definitely didn't know what they were doing. Anyway, they're routed properly now, car's going well, and she will be at Brooklands on New Year's Day hopefully, and at Haynes breakfast meet on the 4th, I think it is. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, you'll know when it is. Anyway, Happy New Year to you all. Hope you have a good one. I hope 2026 is both happy and healthy and prosperous for you all. And hope to see you in the new year. Cheers for watching.